When Sbu reached his early 20s, he had collected almost 100 pairs of socks. I mean, why on earth would someone have such an uncommon obsession? Well, Sbu has a funny but valid reason. Interestingly, his love for socks inspired him to build what has become a unique and exciting enterprise. When Sbu was growing up in Tsakane, Gauteng, his mother always insisted on him washing his own socks.
That thing used to irritate me at the time, but it instilled a sense of attention to detail. When it comes to my socks, suddenly I was careful which socks I'm wearing with what and how am I wearing them.
But there was another reason Sbu became attached to his socks.
I'm a very tall guy. I'm 1.9 meters tall. So I've struggled for years to find pants that fit me properly. So I had to compensate for the gap between my pants and my shoes by wearing very colorful socks.
As he went to different schools in Gauteng, Sbu became an avid sock collector. At the same time, his responsibilities at home seemed to be teaching him independence at an early age.
I used to sell sweets to my peers in primary school, sold makeup to my teachers. I sold almost everything really that my hands could find.
By the time he reached his 20s, Sbu realized he could use his childhood obsession to create something special. He went to different shops, bought cheap socks, repackaged them and sold them to make a profit.
Besehla senyuka noma angenamali qokelele siqokelele ahambe ayostoka ayenza amakhosi ebusuku sibhizi siyawaphotha siyawarola ngaliwuli yakhe yabona.
When Sbu decided to turn his backyard business into a formal company, he first had to deal with the most difficult battle, the one that eyes cannot see.
Self-doubt, confidence, is this gonna work? Am I gonna have enough money? Is my business gonna survive looking at other businesses that are not working out?
His next challenge was the obvious one.
Financing. Startup capital. How do we now market this brand? How do you sustain it? How do we grow it?
He was that problem child, who'll holler at you, hey, Kenna, bro, I need some help. I'll be like, yo, what's up now? And he'll be like, no, I need some cash. I need to get some stock, blah, 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 And I've been very, very difficult at him, with him, because I didn't want him to give him money and then, just splash it all over.
And who is wearing proudly South African socks? That is where I come in. Sbu Socks.
Even with support from friends and relatives, he still needed to knock on different doors to fund his startup.
I said to him, dude, you've got to get these socks branded. He was like, yeah, branded. I said, no. If it's not a brand, you can't own it. And you've got a market, you've got to develop a market. And if you've developed a market, then these people need to buy a certain brand.
Sbu listened and approached someone who would eventually become his brand ambassador.
He told me about this concept that he was going to be doing these socks. And at first I was like, okay, young man, he's got really interesting ideas. He's very passionate about what he does. Let me see how I can be involved and really help a South African brand.
This move proved to be a game changer. By 2014, Sbu business had attracted investors who took it exactly where it should be, on the shelves and under the fashion spotlight.
A lot of people think that socks are a utility item of clothing. They're not a utility item of clothing anymore with Sbu Socks. They're the kind of things that you can now wear to express your own personality, your own sense of style.
Sbu designs his own socks before sending them to be mass-produced in this Cape Town factory. From a shack in the township of Tsakane, Sbu socks have found their way into the wardrobes of South Africa's prominent public figures.
The reason why you easily go to a Woolworths store, for example, and buy a plain white t-shirt for 350 rands is because you trust the brand. And that's what I want to achieve with Sbu Socks. I want people to trust the brand, trust what we do, and believe in what we believe in, which is quality.
Sbu Socks. Wonderful. Well, that's it for now. Join us again next time as we explore the lives of those who dare to dream. The people who are committed to making South Africa a country of possibilities. My name is Mphola Gaje. Cheers.